Alright, guys. Still riding this Savannah Dexter roller coaster. I don't know the order I'm going to upload them. I feel like I'm probably not going to upload them in the order I recorded them. But, anyway, it's just YouTube's been sending me on this ride. It's been all Savannah Dexter songs without music videos that I've never heard before. Um, like I said, I know Savannah Dexter is. I thought I knew most of her stuff, but after really thinking about it, I think it's mainly just the music videos I've listened to. All this stuff that doesn't have music videos I've never heard before. But the other, I don't lost count. I think we've done 6. Have all been bangers. So I'm gonna keep letting YouTube bring the fire. That's what it's doing. But anyway, here we go.
Hand on the Bible, I'm hopeless again. The snakes in my circle were my only friends.
I just had to stop it right there. The snakes in her circle were her only friends. I mean, I've been in that situation. It sucks, but I mean, you gotta have somebody to socialize with, don't you? I mean, and you can't just snap your fingers and have a loyal best friend. You know, you got to go through the trials and tribulations and tests, and most people don't make it. Most people ain't your ride or die. You know, most people gonna bail when times get rough, or when you ain't got nothing to bring to the table or offer them. People you want in your life are the ones that's got your back, whether you got something to offer or not. I can say I got maybe 2 to 3 of those. I mean, I got a lot of people I say are friends, but I got 2, possibly 3. I'd say that are my ride or dies. You know, I call them and they'd be here right now at almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Heart on my sleeve, it got broken in two. I'm losing focus, don't know what to do.
The heart on her sleeve got broken into. So she's saying she's wearing a heart on her sleeve and it got broke.
I'm all out of patience, my time all got wasted. My all's what I gave them, can't turn back these pages. They all had 2 faces, but I showed them one. Emotions surround me, but I notice none.
I like that too. She said they all showed her. Well, hold on. Just let me go back.
Wasted my all's what I gave them, can't turn back these pages. They all had 2 faces, but I showed them one.
She said they all had everybody's two-faced, but she only showed them one of hers. That happy face she put on. Like, she talked about it in some of our other songs, but you put on for people. You don't run around acting depressed, anxious, all that. Some people do, but that's stuff you try to keep it behind closed doors. I mean, I completely understand what she's talking about when she says everybody's two-faced, but she's only showed them one. And it can also mean she's just loyal. She doesn't have a second face. She's not going to stab you in the back. I know that could go either way, but depending on how you interpret it.
Emotions surround me, but I notice none. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I said I'm going numb. I'm going numb.
And she says she's going numb, and that's what happens. You go through it long enough, like, people get amazed at what you can do. Like, if you go through hell your whole life, like poverty, broke, homeless, money, sick, all of the above, and you tell somebody who's always had a roof over their head, always had money in their pocket, always had a nice car, gas, food, you tell them the stuff that you've been through, And they always look at you and be like, I don't know how you do it, man. I mean, they do it to me, and I mean, I completely understand, because I've been through the ringer myself, and people were just like, I don't know how you do it, and you can handle a lot more than you think you can. It just comes down to having to. If you don't have to do it, you don't think you can do it. But when it comes down to it, and you don't have a choice but to do it, you're gonna do it most of the time. I think there's gonna be some exceptions where maybe you wouldn't, but if it's a life or death situation, no matter how rough it is, most people are gonna fight it out when it comes down to it in the end. They just don't think they would prior, because they just couldn't imagine it. But once they do, or once they go through it, once they've been through it, you know, they tend to stick it out.
Just hit record, let me empty these thoughts. This hurt lives within me, a piece of me's lost. Friendship's a chimney with smoke that exhausts. They all tried to end me, my heartbeat is frost. Pretend that they friendly, then team up against me. I read all the cards right, but ignore my instincts the most.
Don't do that. Don't ignore your instincts. She said it turned against her, but she said she ignored her instincts. Like, I mean, I can't say I always do it. It might not be right every time, but that gut feeling you get about somebody or about a situation or something, most of the time your intuition's right. That gut feeling, it's kind of a struggle between like your gut feeling, which is your mind to me. That's the way I look at it. And then like you trying to give somebody a chance or do the right thing. And most people let the heart win, you know. But when it boils down to it, you usually figure out you should have listened to your common sense. And even if you were just trying to be a good person, I mean, don't stop being a good person. I mean, if you're a good person, keep it up. Like, but
the ship sinks, they leave you to drown. Smile in your face, then start.
The ship sinks and they leave you to drown. I mean, it just keeps building. Like, I like this imagery she's kind of building here with the words, and she's like visual representation of, like, you know, the snakes, your fake friends, like, you know, the ship sinks, they leave you to drown. You know, that ain't gonna save you.
Tearing you down, I put my hand on the Bible, I'm hopeless again. The snakes in my circle were my only friends. This heart on my sleeve, it got broken in two. I'm losing focus, don't know what to do. I'm all out of patience, my time all got wasted. My all's what I gave them, can't turn back these pages. They all had two faces, but I showed them one. Emotions surround me, but I notice none. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I said I'm going numb. I'm going numb. Now I had these emotions, I don't wanna face it. Goodbye was a soft spot, but now I embrace it. I cherish the future until they erased it. Revenge is a cold dish, can't wait till they taste it. Time.
Revenge is a cold dish, can't wait till they taste it. I can't say I haven't done it before, but I don't recommend it. I highly recommend trusting karma over revenge, but I can't say I haven't been revengeful sometimes over things. But I can't say it's the right option. There's better ways of handling things. Maybe not instant gratification. Maybe it takes a while. But karma is a bitch. Excuse my language, but I just always trust karma to come back for me, and it usually does. It might be a day, it might be a week, it might be a couple years, but I let karma handle my stuff most of the time. And it works out most of the time, you know.
All they did was use me till I had enough. I hear all the lies and the rumors they speak, but you know when I know the truth that's beneath. Still got my hand on the Bible, I'm hopeless again. The snakes in my circle were my only friends. This heart on my sleeve, it got broken in two. I'm losing focus, don't know what to do. I'm all out of patience, my time all got wasted. My all's what I gave them, can't turn back these pages. They all had two faces, but I showed them one. Emotions surround me, but I notice none. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I said I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I said I'm going numb. I'm going numb.
And that was Numb by Savannah Dexter. Another amazing song. I don't think I'd quite put that one in the top 10. I'd have to write them all out and count them, but that won't quite top 10. But that's only because Savannah's just got such great music. Like, she's like competition for herself. Kind of. I mean, just me rating her music and stuff. But anyway, like I say, out of her music, that's close to top 10. I don't think it quite made it, but that's only to me. But I really love the song. Great message. It's pure truth, like always. You know, Savannah don't hold her punches. There won't punches in this song, but I mean, she just speaks the truth. But that's gonna wrap this one up. That was Numb by Savannah Dexter. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got something you'd like me to check out, drop it on down in the comments below and I'll check it out. But that's gonna wrap this one up. See y'all later.